At the Appraisal District Board meeting on August the 12th, it was obvious that there was a coordinated attack against me. In fact, I was reviewing some of this video footage, and the day of, right as it was happening, I knew what was going on, because immediately after the board meeting, I was giving an interview to one of these people from one of these, like WFA or someone. And I told them, I think people have been hired to show up and rabble rouse and cause me problems. And so it wasn't until after I was able to start reviewing the footage and reviewing the evidence that we had that my suspicions were confirmed. And that's what I want to show you right now. The first thing I'm going to show you is a video of the actual day. And I'm going to show you a little bit about just what the commotion in the room looked like. You can see these, the news cameras were here. Everybody, all eyes were on this meeting, and it's my turn to speak. I'm standing up, getting ready to speak, and here's what happens. Let's see, I'm going to zip forward a little bit. Let's see how this goes. On receiving taxpayer money, attacking somebody that's trying to help people. It already started.
Why do you do it for free? Why do you do it for free? To prosper your real estate companies. Why do you do it for free?
So you can see this guy right over here is saying something about accusing me of selfish intent and to prosper my real estate company. Let's just keep watching the commotion. I'm going to pause and show you where the other guys are. Oh, first of all, let's just point out this. This is Tracy Stanley. This is Jameson O'Day. This is Jameson's son. I'm not mentioning his name because he's still a child and feel like there's still hope for him. This is Garland O'Day, who is the grandfather of this guy and the father of this guy. So this is the row of guys that are that have stood up and said things about me in this meeting. You got the rabble rouser over here, and then you can't see, but off to the screen on the left, you can see this is where the other the other goons are sitting. So here we go.
He's a good human being. You say something, bud. Good human being. Put my name on a piece of paper that I never got.
Here they are. So later on in the meeting, this lady stands up and accuses me of committing crimes and wrongdoing and forging her signature. This lady right here, you can hardly see her face. She accuses me of signing her signature without her permission and forging government documents. This guy never gets up to talk. He just sits there and causes a commotion the entire time, as does this guy over here in the striped shirt. So let's let it play out just a little bit.
Sir, please.
Here's the thing. When somebody has a problem, they call my office, they get a resolution. I've never had one complaint, not from a client, not from... I'm going to just replay it again real quick.
You say something, bud.
Why do you do it for free?
Why do you do it for free? To prosper your real estate companies. Why do you do it for free? Because he's a good human being. You say something, bud. Good human being. Put my name on a piece of paper that I never fraudulent guy. Say my signature fraudulent.
Sir, please.
Where are the police?
Here's the thing.
I don't know why the people that are in charge of the meeting didn't walk over and talk to these guys right away. But there were other disruptions prior to the meeting where somebody actually got arrested. Anyway, this is part of the commotion. Those are the goons. There you have it. These are the guys right here. This guy over here. These are the ones that came from Oklahoma, drove down here, were paid to say bad things about me. But all these journalists that were in the room, they have been, this lady's a journalist. We've got, they're sitting everywhere in this room, and they've been reaching out. They're hot on the trail. They're investigating this stuff. They're reviewing the footage. And let me show you one more thing here. Give me a second. The only two people that got up and spoke against me that I would label as goons are the ones that were the females sitting there. And so I want to just show you, I'm not going to show you what they said. We didn't get a lot of great footage of them actually speaking. The audio isn't great. I mean, it's great for evidence, but just not entertainment. And so I want to show you the speaker cards that they filled out, because anybody that's going to speak publicly in a meeting like this, they have to fill out some information, and then they're allowed to speak. They're called on it. So let me just show you what that looks like. And this is how we know that they are from out of state. You can see this name, Brenda Hall. It's obviously not I don't believe it's the real person's name. This address, we haven't been able to verify this address, but they list the city as Choctaw. And then we've got this area code, the 405 area code. And then the comment here is not right. This is atypical of public speaker cards. It doesn't make any sense. The area code is Oklahoma. The city is Oklahoma. And I searched my records for anybody that I might have ever protested for, named Brenda Hall, and came up without any answers. And then I actually searched the entire database of property owners in the entire county of Tarrant, and Brenda Hall is not a property owner that has had any kind of connection to me or even to any other property tax agents that I can find. I don't have any records for this person. It's obviously fraudulent. This is obviously a goon that got paid to come from Oklahoma down here and talk trash about me. All right, so the next one is this. We have Brittany Hull, which is, again, I haven't been able to verify this person's identity other than the fact that the area code is an Oklahoma area code. And my signature was forged on the document, and I want to know why. That's what she said. Now, keep in mind, none of these people contacted me prior to the meeting or after the meeting. During the meeting, I turn around and I start asking them questions to try and figure out just what's going on. I sincerely, if they are somebody that has had a bad experience with our company, then I'm going to do everything I can to help them, just like we would if anybody was upset. That wasn't the purpose of this. There was no legitimate concern. The only legitimate thing that was going on was a legitimate effort to attack me and smear me in front of the news. They wanted it to become public. And so that's exactly what we need to do with this. We need to make this as public as it possibly can be, because it's pretty despicable. In fact, I feel sorry for the goons that were paid here. They're probably just people that would do anything for a buck. They didn't know me. They don't care about anything except probably getting a paycheck. And I just feel sorry for the person. I think that the person that hired them should be scared right now, because these people are now extremely valuable. They're probably asking for additional money, and they're probably going back to whoever hired them, and they have a reason to now turn over a new leaf and be on the right side, because I don't think they want to end up in jail. So that's my take on that. And I've got more videos if you just look on our webpage here, chandlercrouch.com/blog. Thank you.